Those two crashes, which killed a West Bend mom and her son, were only separated by a few hours and a few blocks. Today, the two remain close as both are laid to rest together.
And this is the man charged in connection with the first crash, makes his initial court appearance. Our Justin Williams has the latest from the newsroom. Justin.
Today marks the first time many of us have seen the man allegedly involved in one of the early links of what would become a chain of tragic events. Thursday afternoon in Greenfield, both 45-year-old Mary Moore and her 22-year-old son, Thomas Olson, are laid to rest. Meanwhile, in Milwaukee, Jesse Steinmetz enters a courtroom facing one count of hit and run resulting in death.
I have reviewed the criminal complaint. At this time, I will make a finding of probable cause.
The charge comes as the result of an April 29th early morning crash near 81st and Lapham, when investigators say Steinmetz ran over Moore, who is believed to have been lying or in a prone position in the street.
We don't know why she was in that condition, whether she was still alive even at that point, or whether she had had some sort of medical condition is potentially an issue in the case.
Moore was pronounced dead at the scene, which is where officers say they started following a trail of oil which eventually led them to Steinmetz's house and his car. There, police say there appeared to be fresh blood and hair on the front undercarriage and that the vehicle was leaking oil. Officers say they knocked loudly and continually for approximately a 3.5 hour period before Steinmetz answered the door, telling police he thought he'd hit an opossum.
Given the fact that this is a body laying on the ground, about the height of an animal, I believe it's an entirely reasonable sequence of events.
Just to refresh folks' memory, upon learning of Moore's crash, her son, Thomas Olson, was heading to see her when he too was killed in a rollover crash, a separate crash. Meanwhile, cash bail for Steinmetz was set at $20,000 today. His next court appearance is scheduled for May 11th. In the newsroom this evening, I'm Justin Williams, Fox 6 News.
Thank you, Justin.